Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, my 99% crew. Hey, this the Black Wall Street Hustler. I'm the General. Yes, that's me. Knew we doing our favorite thing, the Saturday Dime Drop, Hey, today's video is going to be all about how to beat the system. How to beat the system. Get out of this poor mind frame into this rich mind frame. So, hey, come on board. Saturday Dime Drop. Hey, I got to get these claimers out. Hey, I'm not a professional. Sure don't have no license. But I did get my doctoral degree from Hard Knocks of Life University. All right. Also got some more disclaimer. I do not promote drinking, nor do I promote smoking. But any one of you alcohol brand or cigar shops or cigar company want to promote my channel, I'm willing to listen. But if you're going to do either one or both, I ask you to do this with some good friends, socially. And you know what? Do it in moderation. Hold up, get my cup right. Yeah. Moderation. Yeah. Moderation. All right. Like I said, let's jump right into this video. Feeding the system. You know, I sit back and have consultation with people, and everybody talk about the same thing. We want to talk this in high school. We want to talk this in college. Our parents didn't teach us, so we've been in this system where we've been just like crab in the box in a bucket. We've been crawling, trying to get to the top, and soon we try to get all the way to the top. We found out some more secret that we didn't know. Maybe we got to crawl a little more. So we so far behind. We about 10 to 20 years behind on everything. And everybody advanced that know this stuff. So, hey, that's why I started this channel, Brain Awareness, Financial Literacy, to show people how we can make passive income, make good, solid choices with our money. You know my motto with my t-shirts. Y'all need to buy my t-shirts now. We let your money work for you, not you work hard for your money. At the end of the video, you can see the t-shirts. You can pick which one you want. Got 2 different designs and multiple colors. $10 a t-shirt, $5 shipping and handling. Hey, pick the t-shirt out, hit me up, cash out me the money, and I'll get it right out to you. All right. You mess up the rotation. Moderation. All right. Beating the system. First step we got to do, we got to set a budget. Got to set a budget. We never set a budget. We never were taught that. We saw our parents live paycheck to paycheck. We see our grandmama, granddaddy live paycheck to paycheck. We see our friend living paycheck to paycheck. So that's the norm. That's our norm. We think that's normal, but it's not. So you set you a budget. You got to stick by your budget. First thing we want to do, I call the 50-30-20 rule. 50% of your money need to go to your needs. That's like housing, food, bills, electric bills, and all that stuff. 30% should go to your wants. That's like your entertainment, going out to eat, vacations, and stuff like that. 20% need to go to your savings. You need to go to your emergency fund. You need to go to your paying off debts. You need to go to investing for your future. So when you retire, you won't have to continue to work like your boy do. Keeping it real over here, though. Because I didn't learn this to a later part of my life. I retired when I was 48 years old. And did my 25 years for the government, so I retired. But I didn't know. I didn't learn this about 6 years before I retired. If I'd have learned this from the day one I started, when I was 22 years old when I started with the government, if I'd have known this When I probably would have retired before 48. Probably would have. I would have did my 20 and got out of there, and I'd have been a millionaire. But it's never too late. As long as you got breath in your body, it's never too late. All right, let's get back on track. Like I say, you gotta set your budget. You gotta stick by your budget. A lot of people not doing that. We want to buy these fancy cars. They're taking up 90% of our budget because it's $600-700 a month for this car, and we living in a $400-500 a month apartment. Our car costs more than our apartment. Come on, let that make sense. Some of us living in these 12, $2,000 or $3,000 apartment, and we could have been bought us a house and be paying almost $800 a month. That's $1,200 you throwing away right there. You gotta think about that. So if you stick to your budget, you won't go wrong. All right. The second thing we need to do, we need to start buying assets, not liabilities. What's an asset? That's something if I buy, it's gonna go up in value in years. A liability is something I buy and it's gonna go down. You buy a house, 5 or 10 years from now, it goes up. You buy a car, 2-3 days after you drive out the lot, it go down. So think about that. Think about it. I had learned the hard way. I had Mercedes, I had BMWs, I had these big trucks, I did all that. And as soon as I went to trade me in, they gave me the same thing. Oh, you upside down. We're gonna take your upside down and add to your new vehicle. Guess what? And then you're paying for this vehicle more than 2 or 3 times. And you can't get your money back out of it. So I got smart. I did another route. I found used cars that their value goes up because everybody wants them. So if I bought this car, say for instance, for $20,000, in 2 or 3 years, I get ready to sell it. Guess what? I won't be upside down because the value of it is really go up because there's a high demand for it. So that's an asset. I make money off of it. I did that with my Mercedes. I think I had my Mercedes maybe a year. And I got tired of hitting these big potholes in my town and tearing up my car. So I said, man, I'm here with this. I went down there and put it online for sale. And I made about $2,000 or $3,000 off the sale. I sold it for $2,000 or $3,000 more than what I owed on it. And that was a wrap for me buying these cars. I go cash car right now. I don't care. I get some nice ones. They ain't no regular ones. They some nice, look good, but they paid for them. I put my money in the stock market, put my money in ETFs, I put my money in rental properties. That's what I do. I'm building assets. And then once I get my assets built, guess what? OPM pay for my luxury cars when I get one. Down the line, I'm gonna get a Range Rover. Guess what? I'm nigga ain't come out of my pocket. It's gonna come out of OPM money. So that's how you do things around here. All right. Sorry, I'm messing up the rotation, but let me get back on rotation. I'm sorry, moderation. Moderation, that's it. Moderation. Boy, slip sometime. Like I said, keep it real, keep it 100. And another thing we do, we need to watch our credit score. Learn about our credit score, get Credit Karma. The best way to teach you how to do is easy, one-on-one, basic. So you know what you need to fix. When something on there that's not on there, you know how to get rid of it. And you know what you do to make it go up. So once you know your credit score, then you know what you're worth when you go for a loan at a bank or they call us. They might try to say you at a 12%, but with your credit score, you might average 8 or 9. Go to the credit unions. Open up an account with a credit union if you want to buy a vehicle. If that's the route you want to go. You can do that. All right. Then I call me my Help Me Jesus Fund. It's basically your emergency fund where you put aside 2 to 3, well, it's say from 3 to 6 months of your expenses. You put it in the Help Me emergency fund savings account in case something happens. You can't work, can't get paid. You got 6 months to pay all your bills, so you have to go get a job. But I call it my Help Me Jesus. Now, most Americans, we ain't got $400 in our savings account. I think it was like 80%. No, it was 65% of Americans don't have $400 in the account. I think 85% don't even have 1,000. So I average at least 2,000. Keep it right at 2,000 and on up, nothing less. Well, you know, hey, you got to start somewhere. So if you don't start at 100, then you won't make 2. If you don't start at 2, you won't make 4. You don't start at 4, you won't make 5. And keep going on and on. Okay. Moderation. All right. Let me see where we want to invest our money. We want to put our money. So just letting it, once we get our emergency fund or Helping Jesus fund set up, we don't want to let all that money sit in the bank and stagnant and getting only less than 1% on your money. When you can put it in an ETF or a mutual fund account and get 4 to 8% on your money. Now, if you start buying stock, you can go up to 4 to 100% on your money. And now you're getting the option plays, you can go from 10% all the way up to 200% on your money. So it's variation, but you got to diversify your portfolio. You got to put some money aside that's going to be steady, slow and steady, but it's steady climbing. And you take a little money and take some risk with it and make these big gains. When you make these big gains, take a little bit of that and put in that slow and steady. Feed that slow and steady, but you keep taking a little bit of that big money because that's OPM money you just made. Just like an option play. We make $100 off an option play. Take 50 of it and put in the slow and easy ETF or a mutual fund account and take the other 100 and go back to the option play. You make another $200. Take 150. 50 of it, put it in slow and easy. Take the other extra and keep building. That's how you build stuff like that. The cigar trying to go out. So that's how you beat the system. That's what I talk about, beat the system. Quit working hard just to survive and work hard to be smart. Hey, let's get out of there. One paycheck. Living paycheck to paycheck. That one emergency you got to pay $1,000. Guess what? You behind on your bills for 6 months. Can't go hang out with the girls or the boys for 6 months. Got to miss that trip with your friends going out of town because you ain't got no money to pay for it because of that one emergency. You be ready for that. And then guess what? You using OPM money. Can't beat that. Cannot beat that. All right. Like I say, just came on past that, beat the system, because like everybody I have a consultation with, that's what it's about. Don't forget to buy some of my t-shirt, get an investment, hit your boy up, set up a consultation, I can get you started. I got videos I'm selling on how to start in the stock market, how to start in option play. You join my 99% group. We get 3 option plays a day, and we try to make $50 to $150 a day, and sometimes we go to 6. Sometimes we will always be over 50, 150 or more. I just put it that way. But very rare we had $50 max. We bust 50 easy. But hey, but if you don't start, you won't get it. All right. Well, I guess it's time to end the video. My stogie wasn't out. But moderation happened. All right, this is the Black Wall Street Hustler. I'm the General. Signing off. Peace.